The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 171. You get the NASDAQ off 53. S&Ps are down 18. Gold's up $9.10 at $12.05. You get silver up 14 cents at $16.97. They both are moving higher with conviction. You get the price spread. You get the volume behind the move. Big volume in both of them. Platinum's up $17, $9.89. Light sweet crude up $1, $53.21. That was quite a reversal yesterday in that oil market. Yeah. We get gas numbers coming out today at 10:30, folks. We'll see where that shakes and bakes. Notes, the 10-year note up 13.6, 125.07. 30-year bond up a full point, 153.24. That's a big move by the notes and bonds. And good old King Dollar. King Dollar, folks, is the culprit out here. King Dollar has given it up in spades. Right now you're down 927 ticks. We've been down over 1,000 ticks. Now, it hasn't broken the 100.600 mark yet, but bottom line is that you got a steamroller coming into that whole area, so pretty intense.
For sure.
Yeah. Euro's at 106. The yen is trading out here at a price point of 113. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have bank numbers coming out tomorrow. You get volatility in the market today. Bottom line is that, as I said in the update, we'll see whether we get volume.
Sure.
Each and every time on the way up, folks, the volume is contracted. Every time, guess what? In every sell-off, though, just about the volume is contracted. So we'll see whether we get that volume today. If we get that volume today, you can expect to follow through at lower prices. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, right here at TFNN, every trading day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. You want to know options upside down? Kevin, Scott Connor have an amazing show, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you happen to be in your car, I know it's 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning in Portland, you're going down the coast, remember you can get it right on your cell phone, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. I think this market's starting to heat up a little bit, guys.
It's heating up, brother. I'm telling you.
Is that like all the red for fire, all the heat going on? Is that what I'm looking at?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, I was listening to your comments before we got on the air, and you're exactly right. The dollar is heating up.
Yeah.
Right? And this whole market is starting to pause a little bit. It's had a big rally after the election, and now it's the first of the year. We're getting into earnings season, and everyone's starting to pay attention a little bit to what the market's doing. Volatilities have been historically low. I expect that to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Yesterday, folks, this move by the dollar, in my experience, what happens is that if currencies move too quick, markets, no matter where they are, can't stand it. I mean, and yesterday, I was looking, Kevin, I says, man, it looked like the dollar wanted to make another move down. I was like, whoa, man, if you make another move after you've been down, the spread yesterday, folks, was over 1,400 ticks from highs to low.
I heard we're up 25% since February in the markets, which is an amazing number.
Wow.
In terms of, indice-wise.
Because you're talking trillions.
It's indice-wise, right? 25% since February. Because if you remember, in 2016, it started off with a huge tank.
It did.
Right? So from that level, so we'll see what happens.
That's a big number.
It is,
big number.
Guys, yesterday in our swim lesson show, I had the 3-year VIX chart up. And
yes.
I showed this year about 11.5, 11.4, 11.3, wherever you want to say it. A year ago, remember, it was the big sell-off the first 2 weeks here.
Right.
It was 30.
Right. Wow.
The VIX was in the high 20s.
Right.
Well, 2 years ago, it was in the mid to high 20s. And then 3 years ago, it was in the teens, but it went up the next week, right after this week. So I was trying to show how historically low VIX is right now. And, it's not going to take a lot
No.
to move this VIX to higher levels. So, even in slow markets, there's opportunities, right? I mean, professional traders they don't always like to pick direction in the market. They like to trade implied volatility because they know they can trust it's going to revert back towards its mean eventually. And that's what you may be seeing right here.
No, the long-term record on that is 10 times better. There's more consistency. Exactly.
It's like, that's not how things work. We all know that. Yeah.
Well, hey,
right.
Kevin.
And traders, Tom, traders love things they can trust.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you can trust implied volatility. When it gets high, it's eventually coming down. When it gets low, it's eventually going back up.
Yes.
And you can be patient and you can wait on that.
Especially when we have a new president coming in and a new president that's really going to shake things up probably one way or the other.
Right.
And, you have market all-time highs. There's like all this other stuff.
There's no doubt. In the news conference yesterday, what's going to continue to happen, folks, is that he's going to hammer companies. So, as I said many times, the two biggest vicious sharks in the water to me, Kevin, is politics and finance. It's like, these guys are going to be fighting. I mean, that's, you're not going to get billion-dollar companies that are just going to lay down.
Well, the pharma industry found that out yesterday. Right?
Yeah.
How about that blitz right there? How'd you like to be in the pharma business and watching that press conference?
And the market's opened. And the market's open.
A few sweat drops off the brow, for sure, man.
Can you imagine that boardroom? Wait, what did he just say?
Yeah, everybody perked up their ears on that one.
Totally. And we know drug prices are too high anyway. That's the other side. Yeah,
right. A point there,
Right.
He does,
right.
for sure. Let's see what happens.
Right here, folks, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We got bank earnings coming out. Kevin and Scott, they're going to be setting up some nice trades for you. Kevin, have a great one and a safe one. We look forward to the show this afternoon.
Always a pleasure, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 144, NASDAQ's up 55. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 145. You get the Nasdaq off 55. S&Ps are down 17. And if we go over to the natural gas market, folks, and if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. You can pull that banner up. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can see how these defined option contracts trade. So, 1030 natural gas.
You got it. So we got natural gas up here. We're looking at the February contract. Natural gas trading 336, let's call it.
Yeah.
So we jumped into looking at natural gas commodity spreads 11 a.m. And so for the 11 a.m.s, now of course you have the option here to initiate a similar trade, but it's not lining up like we prefer, where you like to have when we're trading these volatility trades on both sides, where the ceiling and the floor are kind of right next to where we're at, so you're not paying that intrinsic value for the actual, you're just paying a little premium.
Right.
So before we set that up, during the break, we were jumping around. I said, okay, let's take a peek at the 12 o'clocks, right?
Yes.
And the 12 o'clocks do line up. Now, this is moving a little bit as we get away from it. Maybe it'll be at 340 by the time we set up the trade. But so 336 is where we're at.
Okay.
And these have 335
Okay.
being the floor of the ceiling.
Yep.
So let's take a peek. So we have 335 being the floor. That's going to be our bullish trade.
Yes.
Would want to be buying that.
$28.
And we have 335 being the ceiling. You got 20 cents down on each side, so you're talking about $200 pie, and would be selling this one. And so you're looking at $41, $40, call it 40 cents, 40 ticks really, so that's 4 cents, right?
Yes.
Just looking at things. Yes, 4 cents, right. Because the whole spread is 20 cents. That's what we're looking at. So, with 336, and again, this one, there's a little bit of bullish bias because it's right above 336. It's actually, that's where you're going to be paying a little bit more to the positive side because that's where you actually have some value if it expired right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're looking at about 40 ticks, 4 pennies in either side away from 335. Now that's where, again, 335, we're about 15 ticks above it. And that's where the $15 difference comes into the top side because you have that value in the top side.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So if I first go into the UNG, because I can get the volumes on that. Oh, so this is interesting. So you get a little pop there. So that can get up to 863. Okay, so let me go into the contract now. Natural gas. So.
And just to be, this one is the March that we're looking at, whereas on Nadex we're looking at February, just to put things.
Okay, so. Yeah, I can. Okay, so let's go back to.
So just the March one here is at 333, whereas the February one's at about 336. So just there's a 3 penny difference. They'll trade pretty much in right next to each other, but they're starting out at a little bit different point.
Okay, so let's go back to this. So let's do a couple of these.
Okay, so again, here's our positive side.
Yeah.
Would be buying. And I'm just going to leave one contract for a second while and here's a
and these are going to be the noons. Now that's what the difference is this time.
They are.
Yeah,
they are.
We haven't
that
done
can be good or bad, right? As in, we know how quick they move.
Right.
Maybe,
that's right.
Okay, so again, we're going for a couple. We're selling the one to the downside.
Yeah.
We're buying the one to the upside. And we would just want to open, and there we go. So we have our open positions. We got 2 positive, 2 negative. They're both showing a loss just because of the spread right now.
Right.
So perfect. We're all set up. We'll see what happens. We get 8 minutes till the news drops, and then you got an hour and a half of possibility to see where that trades.
And so what happened yesterday on the oil trade is that what had happened if you were with us, folks, okay, oil went down first, then went to the moon.
Yeah, it spiked down about 70 cents, right? And then it actually spiked up about $1 from there.
Right. And so I ended up losing like only $2.50 on the trade plus commission.
Okay.
But that was good.
No,
it was
right. For sure. Because realistically, when you came into that trade, if people remember, you were a little bit bullish.
Right.
Where you're maybe looking for a little bit bullish.
I was looking for that pop. Yeah.
Right. And so, and the numbers didn't come in that way. There was a huge surplus. It was 4 million barrels as opposed to 1.5 million barrels for the estimate.
Right.
Tanked down. So, over time, if that number comes in on your side of that,
Well,
where there's actually...
And we're keeping a record of this, too, so I put it right into the spreadsheet,
Perfect.
so it's pretty cool.
Perfect.
That was the fourth one that
Okay.
we've actually done with the volatility there. If we go over to this gold market, folks, so if we do this quickly, the GDX, this is going to be pretty wild watching this shake out today. So the high of the GDX, 23.35. We've hit 23.25. Now, it's going to be cool here is to see what type of volume that we're pushing that swing point. That's going to be crucial to wrap your head around, because it very well could be a very large ABC structure on the way up. So if you're bullish, you want to see that volume expand as we're up there. If we go take a look at AEM, an Eco-Eagle, that had the volume yesterday. It was pushing into the swing with volume. An Eco-Eagle looks to me like it's going to be an ABC structure up. You need more than 2.8 million. We've already done 457,000. If we go over to Rheingold, the reason I want to go through a few of these, because if we get 3 or 4 of these doing ABC up, the whole crowd will do them.
Sure.
Rheingold looks to me like it's going to have the volume too. You're going into 1.4 million. You've already done 576,000.
Sure.
And in this case, that made it over the B point. So there's big action, and of course, it's all about this dollar. Bottom line is that if we go back to the dollar for a second, you're going to see that this thing, came down with velocity. It doesn't look like it's over yet. The reason I'm saying that is that right at 10 o'clock this morning, that push down had another 1,500 contracts. So you're pushing the lows, and you're pushing those lows with volume. And we've hit the 100.700 mark.
Yeah, 107. Yep.
Yeah, so what that says is that, the next swing point is like, the staircase is 99,250.
Yeah.
And, we'll see how this shakes out. What you do have is this. The amount of energy that has been expended in 2 days in the dollar, I can see it taking a little rest here.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
You could almost say the amount of energy over the past 2 months, right? And then
Yeah.
it pulls back.
But both ways.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. So bonds continue to say that, this market wants lower price. And what we haven't seen, as I was saying at the beginning of the show, is that the volume hasn't expanded. And we'll see if, in fact, we get that today. Your probability is pretty good that you will get it. But what I can tell you from yesterday, I was surprised that we didn't get volume. And the reason being is that we were up and down 3 separate times, meaning we were up almost 90 points, went down flat, went up 70 points, went down flat, and then ended up like 85 points. When you get a day like that, normally, you get some good volume.
Sure, because the trade's going left, right.
Left and right, exactly. And, we still didn't get it, so.
Yeah. Let's jump back to that natural gas and just see how we're shaping up coming into, so it's 10:26. We go to break at 10:27. We're back at 10:30. And it's continuing to climb a little bit. We'll see where it shakes out. It's always interesting the moves that it can have prior to the news in terms of going, we're up 7 pennies.
There's no doubt. And then
7 in the morning, 3. So, yeah.
And the natural gas market, folks, has been just like, you talk about volatility, man. That is volatile in spades. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are down 140. NASDAQ's off 57. S&P's around 17. And our front page of TFNN, folks, our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento, Trade of the Year tonight.
6
Here
o'clock.
it is. Be here or be square. We're going to be right back, folks.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down $131. Nasdaq's up 53. S&Ps are off 16. And gas looks to me like it's going to the moon.
Is it moving? I can't really tell.
My God.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So again, just to recap, right, our pivot point here, which is we always want, if you're making trades like this, keep track of, and I'm just jumping across. So we see natural gas inventories fell 151 billion cubic feet. We'll see where that estimate falls. But
okay.
Pivot point was 335.
Yeah.
Right? And so we had about $40 for both sides.
Okay.
So you're looking at 4 pennies from 335 becomes our break even.
Yeah.
So about 339 is our break even.
Okay.
And yeah, that's quite a run. And the market's just moving so quick right now that the positive side is trying to reset itself. Yeah. I could tell that, positive side was showing, and that's where it just, there you go. Now there's active bids and offers. And that's where it took a few seconds for that to really sort out because it was moving so quickly. But yeah, it's a good trade so far. You have profit potential all the way up to 355. And now what this turns into, just to be aware, right, is this is kind of an even trade here where you can see that your positional value is $186 for the 2 contracts.
Right.
But what you're going to have is you're going to be risking about 200 to make another 200 because you have, per a contract, you have about $100 in value, which is the full 10 cents from 335. So you're now risking that 335 down to 335, and you have profit potential up to 355. So yeah, you're long 2 contracts to the positive side. That's where all the value is. So.
And the way natural gas trades, I can almost just sell them right now.
No, it's not going to move for the rest of it. You have an hour and a half. It'll stay right there. Especially because today we traded the noon one.
I know.
And that's why,
I know.
If anybody was watching the oil trade yesterday, don't think that just because 2 minutes after the report breaks that it's on your side. There's a lot more going on in that report. People are breaking it down, and especially with an hour and a half, let alone a half hour, which is what we're usually trading.
Yes.
And really, natural gas is a little bit more volatile, to put it easily.
It's a lot more volatile.
Yeah, exactly.
And I want to just look at 330, no, 330 to 336. That's 6
Wait.
pennies. Yeah,
I don't know what 330
I'm
is.
looking
That's
at the
where
bottom
we
of this
lose you.
chart.
Okay.
330 to 3. That's 6 pennies.
Yes.
Then we just moved another 6 pennies. Yeah. See, I want.
Yeah, even a little more.
I want to sell those.
Okay, both of them?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
And what I'm doing, folks, is that the move, it was a full A to B equals C to D move.
And again, so this is where, see how I jump back?
Yeah.
We're not out of that yet. This is a perfect working order. So the
Right.
market's moving too quick. So
Okay.
what do you do? Click on it.
Yeah.
Click on it. Amend it.
Yeah. Nothing has been amended, changed.
There we go. Okay. Okay, we're out.
Okay, good.
Now, what do you want? Now you want the market to tank.
Yeah,
'Cause you have to-
exactly.
no, this is what's great.
I know.
You know. We talk about it. So 335, anything below that. So already, and let's just see if we can see order history. Order filled 342.7.
Okay.
So what are we looking at there? $77, right? So you put up 40, about 40. You
Yeah.
got about set because I'm doing 77.
Right.
That's 77 ticks above 335.
Yeah.
Right. So you get $77. So you've already almost doubled your money.
Yeah.
And you have an hour and a half of potential that if this turns around and it's already a good 2, 3, 4 pennies off a tie.
Right.
You know, an hour and a half. That's a lot of time in this market, especially
It
with
is,
news breaking.
especially natural
So you've
gas.
already doubled your money. Almost, and yeah, you have. There is value, even though, right? Even though, let's just take a look. Here's the downside. There's not going to be an active market,
Right?
Because it's just too far out of the money.
Sure.
But guess what? That doesn't mean that there's a 0% chance that it will accrue any value by 12 o'clock.
Right.
So, root for it to tank. We'll see what happens.
Not bad.
Not bad.
877.
Not bad for a 5-minute trade.
No,
right?
that's-
Seriously,
that's
we
right.
Made it 10:27. You're out of it by 10:32. You almost double your money. Yeah.
Right.
And you have potential for more.
And we know natural gas is like a maniac, or there's no two ways about that.
That is for sure.
You know, so let's go. We'll just take a look at that UNG, because the UNG trades, you know, the ETF structure. So
Sure.
there we go there. So that got to 861. You're at 855. And this is, see, this is what I was. Let me put this on a daily for a second. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Okay, so on a daily, 863. That's a big number there. So that's what it did. So now watch this, folks. This gets interesting. When you have gaps down, right, or gaps up, okay, but we're talking about a gap down now. The bottom, in this particular case, what you had is that on December 30th, the low there was $9.21. On January 3rd, we opened and the high was 863. That level there on a gap, that acts as resistance the first time up.
Okay.
So it's intriguing that we just got right to that level.
Sure.
And, you know, and that's a big move. I mean,
Sure.
you know, in one day, that's a big move.
Sure. With the commodity ETFs, that's a little bit different, though, right? Because they're trading actually in the futures when the market's not closed, because the dollar's trading big time outside of market hours. The gaps are a little bit different.
It's so there's no doubt
Just that's why there's gaps all over this chart.
that's,
you know what I mean?
there's no doubt about that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
No, they're both valid points
oh,
for sure.
it's yeah. No, there's no two ways. So we'll see where this whole thing does shake out.
I'm just gonna. I mean, this is how quick markets move. I'm like, let's see where it is now. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, already it's below basically where you gotten out, and it's continuing to trickle down a little bit in only the 6 minutes past the news. But you know, we'll see. It's only 7 pennies away from where you have value.
Right.
And anybody, if they follow natural gas, knows that that is a realistic expectation, especially after the inventory numbers come out.
Right.
Because that can just jump around. Left, right, up, down, all above.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's go and take one of the Tigers. Want to take a look at the
Steel, huh?
steel, U.S. Steel.
Is there going to be a lot of steel on that wall? Go ahead,
So steel's down to $2.
doesn't look like it from today's
see,
activities.
Prior to that,
I know.
you know, it was a one-way move.
For sure.
So steel, this is going to be this is the beginning of a pullback for steel. So you have a swing point at $32.93 from December 30th. 15 million shares. Well, you barreling into this, man, with 9 million. That sets up, I would say, just a natural pullback is $29. And so the question is, where is the buy? I wouldn't be touching this yet until you see how it corresponds to those numbers. You know what I mean? I believe what's also happening, let me just see something. Yeah, see, what has happened, too, is this run-up in steel, folks, the people were shorting it like crazy. U.S. Steel, 11.6% short position. That's unusual for U.S. Steel.
Okay.
AKS, another steel, 15.5%.
Yeah.
What was happening is that as that was running higher, people weren't believing it, but they got hurt because
because it just went so far.
It just kept going.
You can almost say that with the whole market, right?
Yes.
That's it.
Well, what I was going to bring up to Kevin, I think is either I brought it up on our show yesterday morning or in the afternoon show. There was an article from Credit Suisse that the long-shot funds, the long-shot hedge...
We went over it in the show yesterday.
Oh, good, okay.
Yeah. Remember we were talking about that yesterday? Yeah.
And that was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
And what that was about, folks, is that this was the...
Well, like we said, right? So just to cover it, we said since February, the indices are up 25%.
Right.
Good luck playing the long and the short side of things.
Right.
When the market's just a rocket ship.
Right.
So
And they took off the short side. And look what happens today.
That's it. Right? It is interesting that article was yesterday.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 152. NASDAQ's off 58. S&P's are down 18. We'll be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Excuse me. Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is down $1.44. NASDAQ's off 58. S&Ps are down 17. Percentage-wise, what we have is that you have the Dow down 0.7%, NASDAQ is off 1%, and the S&P is down 0.7. Let's go to Paul in San Jose, California. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? Good morning.
How you doing,
Paul.
man?
I'm doing great. Happy New Year. I haven't talked to you guys in a while.
Happy New Year, man. Thanks for calling.
Let's make it a great one.
Oh, it's going great so far.
That's a beautiful thing. Totally.
Hey, so I traded that natural gas with you guys a little bit here, but I was using the U-gas. That natural gas, like Andy says, you need your helmet.
Totally.
Seriously, man. That's the reason why I think we love that defined risk so much, because we know it can just explode one way or the
Exactly.
other. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, so my question to you guys, to both of you guys actually, is TMF. It's the triple of the TLT.
Yes.
And I've been long since down here at 1730. And it hit my first profit objective today, so I took some profits. But
good for you.
I'm trying to decide if I should take it all right here, Tom, or my second objective is that gap. Do you think we could get up into that area?
Let's take a look at it. So the TMF, folks, is the Direction Daily 20-year Treasury bill 3 times bear position.
Treasury bull.
Treasury bull.
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, because the TLT. Okay. It's a
3 times multiple for the TLT.
The TLT. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go over to the TLT first. Okay. So this has been a nice run. Now, I mean, I'm bullish bonds. Okay. That being said, let's look at what we've done here. The TLT just went from 117 to 122. You're coming into the downdraft from the 9th, which is election day, right?
The day
afterwards.
Right, no,
that's 124.
It's pretty remarkable. We're almost back to that level.
We are.
After how far we went down, even after.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that has 31 million shares traded. The day.
I only laugh because, man, it'll be tough to mimic the activity on that day. But go ahead.
It would.
Man.
It would. On the 10th, we did 22 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go over to the TMF. If we go to TMF, as Paul just said, he already took his first. He had his first price projection. Took it. Yesterday you did 555,000. You're going over 826,000. I would take more money, and I'd take it right now. And this is why. Okay. So picture this when you kind of lay this together, folks. We were talking about every time the market has been pulling back, the volume hasn't been expanding, right? We don't know whether it will.
Has it? No.
It has not been expanded.
It has not.
On the pullback. So we don't know what's going to happen today, whether the expansion is going to be there or not. But what I just did during the break, Paul, because I saw that the symbol that you wanted to look at, right? What I did is I went to the banks, folks, because the banks are coming out with their numbers tomorrow morning.
Sure.
And it's like, they're pulling back, but it looks to me like this XLF still is going to try to test the high. So you got J.P. Morgan coming out in the morning. You got Bank of America, I believe, also. Yes.
Bank of America at the close tomorrow.
No, that's interesting. It says 6:45 and it says close. That's interesting, huh?
Well, yeah.
Let me see. J.P. Morgan. Let's see. So, it says
interesting.
Yeah, they got that.
So they're listing times on their Paul, and they have a parentheses C, which usually means the close. So we're not sure if that's either the morning, which they list, or maybe possibly at the close.
Yeah.
But either way, they're coming. They're coming tomorrow.
They're coming tomorrow. So my point, Paul, is that because they still look like they want to go to highs, it's like the notes and the bonds have had a good run. I can see them pulling back in the morning, and the TMF is a daily investment vehicle. So it's like, hey man, you got your bread, take it, man, and wait until tomorrow. This TMF could have a pullback, and you could just buy it again at 1852.
Yeah, I heard that, because usually I don't like staying in these triples more than this. I'm kind of in longer than I like to be. I was hoping this was going to move a little faster, but
fortunately it worked out anyway, right?
Yeah.
You never, I know this is a quote that people say, "You're never going to go wrong taking a profit." But if all of us can get that in our head, It's true. That's what,
Especially like a 10% profit, too.
Yeah.
In a span of like a week or something like
right,
that, right? Yeah.
Right. And listen, you don't have to worry about not getting in trades. The volatility is here, man.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah,
there's
we
some,
get
there's
the
some action in the market right now.
And this is going to be, to me, this is going to be a good trading market. We're just at the beginning of it, man. You know what I mean? It's
a brave new world.
It's a brave new world. Go up, down, all around. You know. So.
Absolutely. Hey guys, you know what? Thank you very much, Tom. And I just wanted to tell you real quick. Over the past year and a half since I found your guys' show, not all the traders that you guys have, I've learned so much. I can't even tell you how much I've learned and how much it's changed my life in a major way. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys have a great new year, and I'll be calling you again really soon.
Well, we really appreciate you growling prowling with us out here. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
All
Paul.
right, bye-bye.
And you know, folks, what makes this business so great is that we learn every day, too.
Yeah, I mean, Paul's providing value for everybody right there, bringing up that trade, talking about how long he's in them, right? Making great points. People are learning from that in the same way.
And that's the name of the game.
Totally.
And what does end up happening, folks, is that you take a methodology, you take what you like, you throw away what you don't like, and what you're comfortable with, and you go from there.
And if you're out there listening, give us a call. We know there's a lot of people out there.
Totally,
for sure.
Totally. I heard this morning, Dave from Clearwater was talking with John Logan. That was a good conversation, man. It was. He was dissecting and bisecting all the talk hosts.
We got smart listeners, man.
There's no doubt,
we
man.
do.
Have to love it, man.
So for sure.
And so, hey, let's go see. Where's that natural gas market? Has it crashed yet? No. Oh, look at it. It's getting ready to crash.
It's no matter what, it's below where you took your
no,
profits.
it is. Well,
now we're 6 pennies. Now we're 5.7 pennies. We now, I mean, this is we got, and if it was 11 a.m., there'd be a real zero chance, that maybe it's something really amazing would have to go.
Right.
But at 12 o'clock, you have an hour and 10 minutes.
I know. Yeah, seriously, man.
That says it all.
An hour and 10 minutes is like hiking the Grand Canyon, folks. Okay, that's a long time in the marketplace.
It's a long time in natural gas, right? On a Thursday. After 10:30 in the morning.
No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks in this market and see if where those babies are going. So you get Advanced Micro down 70 cents. Freeport McMoran's down 38. AK Steel's off 81. Hess Corporation, what the heck happened there? It's down $4.80. Let's go see.
Forecast, I see. Pull it up.
That's it.
I see Hess shares slide as forecast. I'm guessing is not good.
All right. I guess so.
We can finish that one.
Yeah. Oil production disappoints. Look at that. That's a hit. Let me see this. Oh, and if you want to see something.
Companies come out and they forecast negativity, man, they are doing so for a real reason. No company ever wants to tell the market things aren't going to be as rosy as they think they are. So the market always listens when they say, hey, we're not going to make as much money as we think we're going to. They're only telling you that if they have to, right? I mean,
exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
Like
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down 141. Nasdaq's off 51. S&P's are down 16. We're going to be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Daryl Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts, and keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you are going to see right on the front page, our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. We have, and Larry has a great workshop for you tonight.
He sure does. Tonight, 6 o'clock on the dot.
Yep.
Finish up Andy Hecht at 6 o'clock. Larry's going to be rip-roaring 30 seconds later with his Trade of the Year workshop. Fibonacci 24/7 subscribers gain access to it. You can sign up for Fibonacci 24/7. That's only $97, less than $100. You get the whole month. You get Larry's newsletter. You get his updates, his videos, and you gain access to the Trade of the Year workshop tonight. Or you can just sign up for the workshop itself and just go to the workshop. If you're not interested in newsletters, you do your own deal, whatever it is, but you want access to the Trade of the Year tonight.
$79.
6 o'clock, $79. And you know, if you're in the market, that's just such an awesome value for what you're paying.
It is.
It really is.
There's no doubt. So check it out, folks, on the front page of TFNN.
I'm going to be here watching myself, man. I know that you said you're going to check it out.
Yep.
And I got a sneak peek yesterday.
I'm going to have it right on my cell phone.
That's what I got to, yeah, perfect. Sneak peek yesterday, what's going on. And
Totally.
Larry's got it all working, man. So looking forward to tonight. But yeah, I encourage everybody, come over, check it out, get in that room. And of course, it'll be archived.
Right.
So
if you can't make it live, you can.
It's going to be up on your members page by approximately like at least 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And you'll have it for 30 days. You can watch it as many times as you want. And Larry, he called me last weekend. He was so excited about this.
Yeah.
Sunday, we're hanging out. I'm hanging out. And I emailed Larry about something else. He says, can you call me, like, right now?
Perfect.
So I called him. He said, this is what I want to do. I said, okay, when can you do it? He said, I'd like it, like, right now. Can we do it, like, right now on Sunday, like, tonight? I said,
He wanted to wake up everyone Sunday.
He did.
For sure.
He said,
Perfect.
you know, I said, how about we do it
I love
Thursday?
it.
Thursday
I love
night. He
it.
says, okay, this week, as long as we get it this week, that's perfect.
I love it.
Perfect.
I have to love it.
We're here.
And of course, folks, you stay right there, man. Mr. Basil Chapman's going to be coming up next, growling and prowling with you. We're going to go from Newton, Mass. with Basil to Chicago, Illinois with swim lessons. Then back to Florida with our man, Mr. Dave White.
Yep.
I mean, with Steve Rhodes and Dave White.
You got it.
I'll come on, and then Andy Hecht all the way out to
beautiful
Las Vegas. And then to Arizona.
You got it, man. All around the world.
Nothing like it, man.
Totally.
And, hey, you know, the bottom line is that we'll see whether we get any volume on the way down out here today. If we take a look at the
market's
SPY.
just kind of been hanging since we've been on.
It is. 23 million. Let me see. 23 million is not bad. This is going to be interesting. The markets, yeah.
What are these 10-minute bars? Yeah.
Yeah. So the S&P right now, folks, is going after an intraday B point, and we just might get the action. If this breaks. Look at this. Okay, so if we break this 2251, it's got to build. It seems like it's got to build more cause to really get it going. But if we break it, you got 66 to 51. That's
15.
big.
Yeah, so we're going 2235, 2236.
15. So that's
2240.
2240 would be your price projection.
Yeah, 2236. That's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
Yeah. I want to know who the person was that bought the Dow at 19,999.67 because they said, well, there's no way it's not going to hit 20,000 because that would be insanity. Well, welcome to insanity.
Welcome to insanity. It was almost there. I was pushing it there for Mr. Basil Chapman. It was going to hit it. It had to hit it when Basil's on.
It's comical, man. It is.
Isn't it?
It's comical. 37 cents in a 20,000-point index for a number that has no significant meaning, like we've talked about, except for the fact that, they do have some meaning when they, we're all human emotion plays into the market. And those numbers, and Basil he's coming up at 11. He loves talking about those round numbers. They mean stuff because guess what? The human mind, that's what controls the market. We're all human emotion.
And talking about human emotion, hang on, folks, as this market is teetering right now to break that B point.
Maybe Basil will see 19,000 down before we see 20,000.
Oh, baby.
Hey, we're in the realm.
You stay right there, folks. Basil's coming right up. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Look forward to speaking this afternoon, folks. Go get him.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.